We had even kids at 5 years old, they came with their parents. They were so excited about the idea and about the concept. However, we had another older lady for the last month. She was like claustrophobic.
Yeah.
And she was like kind of terrified. She wanted to come out, so we put her at the bar for 5-10 minutes and she went back again. It was okay.
That's cool.
The same blind person came to her and convinced her that she should trust him.
We had started cleaning for them, and there was a day we got talking. I'm not sure you probably remember as I'm saying it, and he said to me that, you know, he basically said they were going to increase how much they pay us, and this was they increased it by 50%. And and he gave me the rationale. He said, you guys are not just a cleaning company. You are more than a cleaning company. You're very professional. You provide quality services. You are very good. You are the ideal cleaning company, more or less. And so you shouldn't. This is not what you should be charging. I'm going to pay this amount. And that, for me, was like, oh, okay, the preliminary.
I think don't lose sight that it's a business. And well, there's a few simple questions you need to answer. You need to answer, what are you really offering? So if Toulouse just said cleaning, he'd be off the mark. And he would have a business offering. He has to factor in that actually the most important thing is this question of trust that came up. If that's not there, he doesn't have a business. You have to know then who your customers are and really be focused about that and targeted. It's not we sell whatever it is we do to everybody. You have to be very, very targeted so you make good use of the resources you have, which are usually limited. You have to know what motivates those people, what it is they want. So again, when you look at cleaning as an offering, what people want is, yes, they want clean, but they also want to feel that they can trust the people. They want to know that their things are secure. They want to know that, and then, you know, the other aspects that come into the mix that make the offering. So you have to understand that so that when you go out to test,
I wasn't thinking environmentally friendly.
It's really all about this sort of business. I'm learning this too, right? Although I was in business many years ago, is that you've got to develop your sales channels, you can develop those relationships, and then you develop your relationships with the suppliers as well, and make those into good relationships. You've got a basis for the business to work. That takes time. It doesn't happen overnight, and you don't want to invest a huge amount of money into something you might not think would work. So I've taken the patient approach.
You know, it's always good to be cautious and to not start too big and to just kind of test the waters as much as you can. I mean, most businesses fail in the first year, so it's always wise to take it easy the first year and not go too far in one direction, because if you may not be has only that type of.
And the thing is that in nature things work it's a system of exchange. So exchange is a really good model.
Yeah.
Something uses something that somebody else has, and there's a profit. So for instance, we need air, trees produce air, trees need waste, we produce waste. It's a lot more complicated than that, but in the whole system it kind of works. And the only problem is that in our current system, some things have been overlooked to a certain extent. That will change over time, I'm assuming, as we start valuing those things that are ubiquitous a little bit more. But ultimately, I don't think the system has to be radicalized. It just has to be, entrepreneurs have to start looking for opportunities that haven't been utilized before. So in our case, the opportunity to supply energy systems, the opportunity to finance them is good. This project we're doing in Montreal called Abundance, because we didn't want everybody, the environment, we have to figure out all sorts of risk. We're like, there's all this energy, nobody's using it, let's use it. There's so much out there that we're just not taking in. So So let's start taking it in and figure out ways of making that as affordable as possible so that people can sort of start using everything that's at our disposal here. That stop looking at all the negative things that are there, and we have to address them, but to stop so obsessed about the granite countertops and blah, 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 so they have to make cheaper windows because they want the surface.